All right, all right, all right. Here we go. Here we go. LDBC, LDBC. Yeah, man. I'm trying to get more faith back in my boxing. People that's on this channel. So, guys, please forgive me. Well, don't forgive me, cause the coach is live. You're live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Combat Sports Show live. And guys, I want to thank everybody. Who's gonna join me for about an hour or so. And if you don't join me and you catch it on archive, good. I still thank you. Okay. But I want you to kind of join me right now so we can get this thing on and cracking. We can get it on and cracking, man. We got some things to talk about this morning, man. Got a few things. 4 of y'all in the building already. Yo, it might get off like that, man. Try to stay on a little bit longer because I don't know how many of the other brothers going to come on. And I want to try to get my stream done before they get done because, they stream be packing the house. Okay. Good morning, King Corleone, Timmy Adams. Good morning. Good morning, guys. I'm glad y'all decided to stop by, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for the love, man. Thanks for the love. It's all good. All great. You guys are awesome, man. Okay. Yep. I'm going to be cooking this morning, and it's not going to be breakfast, okay? I don't even eat breakfast, by the way, so I ain't going to be cooking. But we're going to do some cooking, all right? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Excuse me, boy. That cough is just unattractive, isn't it? Well, you know what? Doesn't matter. We're going to keep it rolling, man. So, AJ. Old AJ. Wow. Anthony Joshua. Wow. Man. Eddie Hearn. Anthony Joshua. I got to compare these two to, Batman and Robin or, not Batman and Robin, but what's another analogy for it? It's another analogy, man. What's the name of that show, man? Where the guy was driving around his boss all the time. Well, you guys will think about it, man. Trading Places. Yeah. Just remind me of Trading Places, man. Good grief, man. Can't believe it. But guys, we're gonna get this thing cooking, man. Alright. Let's cut the music. Let's cut the music. Oh. 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 It's one of my new beats. I like that beat. Okay, King Corleone in the morning. Thank you, King Corleone, to the super chat. Super chat, super chat, super chat, super chat. And those super chat dollars, guys, they go to fighters, okay? They go to fighters. Fighters who definitely, fighters who definitely actually need it and who need to, get some stuff together in their life. And, it's for young fighters, man. It's for very young fighters who can't afford it. They just can't afford the lifestyles of training. Because when you young, man, and you starting your training, it's tough, man. And things like groceries here and there, that stuff make a difference to an up and coming fighter. So yeah, man, all super chat dollars, man, the ones that I received, I endeavor to give those to fighters. Okay, all right, cool, man. That's what's up. All right, I see Arpit Singh in the house. What's going on, man? So Eddie Hearn, man, Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua. I'm gonna tell you what's so stupid about these two, man. The thing that's pissing me off, man, is, why are people ignoring, okay? Why are people seemingly ignoring that, okay, well, Wilder got the $50 million, and Shelly Finkel in the email said that we do have the funds. Again, why can't we believe Shelly Finkel, okay? Like, I mean, this is really getting, I'm starting to baffle my mind with this, like, why are people not, believing that Shelly Finkel actually had $50 million? I mean, seriously, people. It's getting downright ridiculous, man. That everything is Deontay Wilder's fault. Everything is Wilder's fault. Every single thing in these negotiations falling south is Deontay Wilder's fault. So Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn, they don't have any blame in this whole thing, none whatsoever, right? See, that's what's irritating me to death, man. I mean, I can even see if some people said that, hey, you know what? Well, Wilder did this, but Joshua did this. No, they're not saying that. People, they're basically just coming on here saying that, hey, everything is Wilder's fault. Okay, Wilder was the one that did all this. Wilder don't want to sign contracts. Wilder not being very reasonable. Wilder's not the A side. All of this stuff, man. And, I'm just sitting to myself thinking, okay, well, damn, do you guys want to see the fight? Do you guys really, truly want to see the damn fight? Or do y'all just want to sit here and just talk about it, man? Because that's what it seemed like. Do you guys, in your heart, want to see this fight? That's the question we need to be asking. Okay? We need to be asking. That's before we we sit here and we talk about, contracts and money and, all this other nonsense, man. All this other nonsense. Do y'all dudes want to see the fight? See, that's my question. And if you endeavor to want to see the fight, then shut up. Just shut up. Shut up if you want to see the fight. That's my whole thing, man. It shouldn't be all of this. It shouldn't be this much, man. Guys, y'all know it shouldn't be this much, man, for a fight to happen. It just shouldn't, man. The fight should be happening. It should be happening. Why it's not happening is because, you got fans, you got Eddie Hearn, you got the powers that be, you got the WBA. I mean, you got all these things going on, man. And these people, seemingly they act like they don't want to see the fight. And guys, that's how it is, okay? I'm not saying, oh, because I'm a Wilder fan. Yeah, I'm a fan of Wilder. I am a Wilder fan, okay? I've been a Wilder fan. I'm a Joshua fan. But I can't condone him, Joshua came out and said, listen, the first evidence Joshua said, we're not going to fight Deontay Wilder in 2019. He said that. He said, look, listen, and it might be 2020 if you're lucky. If you lucky, as if, I mean, it's as if we're lucky. Like, oh, okay. Well, we damned if we do, we damned if we don't, okay? Come on, man. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. But nothing is AJ's fault. Nothing. Not one thing. AJ didn't have any part. AJ didn't do anything. AJ, it's just a model, everything, man, when it comes to these whole negotiations. AJ ain't done a darn thing, okay? He's done nothing. Like, seriously. And man, and I sit and I laugh, man, because everything with these people is so lopsided. Everything. Like Anthony Joshua can't be afraid. No, it's always Wilder. It's always Deontay Wilder. I mean, it was Alexander Povetkin, okay? Povetkin popped dirty, but Wilder is the coward. I get so tired of this black coward narrative, and I call it the BCN. I get tired of this black coward narrative. Like people are always trying to portray the American black guy as a coward. People are always trying to do that, okay? People are always trying to portray the black guy in America as some kind of coward who don't want to fight. And it's to the point you get sick of it, man. You get sick and tired of hearing the same thing over and over and over. Okay? It's not the American black guy. It's not the American black guy that's afraid. It's not him. Okay? Deontay Wilder isn't afraid. What else do the man have to do to explain that he wants this fight? What else did he have to do? What? The man said he'll take a flat $15 million raise. He said that before. Look, I'll just take whatever you give me. I just want to fight this dude and knock him the hell out. People not talking about that. He said he'd take it. Eddie Hearn found a way to mess that up. I mean, do people want to forget about the date? April 2019? April 2019. Do people want to forget about that too? Everybody just ignoring that. Nope. It's Deontay Wilder. It's Deontay Wilder. He could have did this. He should have did this. Nope, Wilder should have did this. What? You know what? The hell with these guys, man. The hell with some of these guys. What you mean Wilder should have did? What else could he have done, y'all? What else could Deontay Wilder have done in this situation? I mean, folks, please tell me. What else? I mean, what? The only thing that Wilder could have did was go see this man on the street. Okay, that's it. Only thing he could have did was go find AJ and whoop AJ ass on the street. What you say? Oh, and shout out in the comment thread, man. I see all you guys. Somali Pirate, what's up, man? Dang, Somali in here, boy. You know it's real, man. Shot-Town Guru, man, I ain't seen you in a minute. Carl Burrell, what's up, man? Denard Reed, Carl Burrell, man, my man. Man, you guys, hey, man, thank y'all for stopping by, man. I know I'm trying to get my boxing content back to y'all, man, because I know I've been back in between the women's MMA, and I know I've been doing more women's MMA, but, I'm going to start picking up my pace with the boxing content, man. I'm going to start doing that, man, because it's a lot of, and I don't want to say the word, man. It's a lot of bull, man. It's a lot of bull. It's a lot of effery when it comes to Deontay Wilder. It is, man. And I'm gonna tell you, it gets to the point, man, where you shaking your head because do people really have a disdain for Deontay Wilder, man? I mean, you got people, man, making videos about his character, making videos about his wife. Like, what the hell does his wife have to do, with him fighting Anthony Joshua? What does his wife have to do? What the fact that he's finna be married, or his fiance, he's finna be married to a fine reality TV star. Yeah, I don't think some of these dudes are jealous, man, that Deontay Wilder, can get that kind of action out of life, and these dudes can't. I mean, anything about Deontay Wilder, man, these guys, they're gonna try to put stuff on. They're gonna try to say something. But I mean, people just won't talk. We're not gonna talk about the date. We wanted the people. The reason why people on Anthony Joshua is so bad right now. The reason why they own him now is because we as fans, we didn't care. Okay, we didn't care. In 2018, we just wanted to fight. That's it. Okay, it could have been at the end of 2018. We as fans, we didn't care as long as we got to fight in 2018. That was the issue. Super chat, super chat, super chat. Okay, Philip Redden, man. Philip Redden, what's going on, man? I don't know, the new generation of Brit fans, I don't get it either, Philip. I don't get it, man. Shout out in the super chat, man, to Philip Redden, man. It's a blessing, man. Thank you, man. There, and Deontay Wilder's not a coon, a yes man like AJ. Nah, man. And you know what, Carl Burrell, let me tell you, man. See, people are trying to, pull Deontay Wilder and call him a coon because, see, he went to the White House, man. But that was for Jack Johnson. And I'm going to tell you, I was one of the ones, I didn't call him a coon, but I'm like, I ain't happy about it. But I know why he had to go, okay? I know why Deontay Wilder had to bite his teeth, had to bite his tongue, and he just had to go to the White House. I know why, I understand it, and I gave Wilder props for that, man. Got props. But see, here go the thing, man. Let me tell you how much people hate the LDBC, okay? I'm going to tell you how much they hate us, okay? They hate us so bad because, see, had we to criticize Deontay Wilder openly about it, you know what they would have said? They'd have been like, yeah, well, you see, the LDBC, they'll turn on their own people, man, for disagreeing with something they believe in, And I'm sure a lot of brothers in the LDBC, man, a lot of them, okay? I'm pretty sure there was a lot of brothers who probably didn't like the fact he was there. But everybody in the LDBC, man, everybody was like, yo, you know what? It's for the pardon of Jack Johnson. Wilder had to be there, okay? Good. And so, I'm pretty much a firm believer, man, that if it wasn't for Jack Johnson being pardoned, I don't think Deontay Wilder would have been there, okay? But see, now if the LDBC would have the LDBC, we support Wilder for doing it. Oh, see that? See, the LDBC, man, they swear up and down, they can't stand, they can't stand coons, or, they can't stand these sellouts. But, they support Wilder going to the White House and shaking hands with the man, the slave master himself, Donald Trump. See, that's what they're saying about us. So the LDBC is darned if you do and darned if you don't. And this whole thing, guys, I'm going to tell you what this is coming from. This whole thing is basically who the LDBC supports. I guarantee you, man, if we were riding with Joshua, if we all roll with Joshua, I promise you, man, they will be making videos about that, the fact that we're rolling with Joshua. They do that. Because this is how these guys think, man. They blaming the LDBC. They calling us all kind of stuff, man. But I tell you, man, I tell you this, okay? At least we standing up for something. At least we're standing for the fighter that we believe in, okay? At least we doing it, okay? At least we're endorsing our champion, okay? And I'm sorry, that's what we're going to have to do. Anthony Joshua, I think he would have took the $50 million too. I think he would have. And Deontay Wilder think he would have. But see, man, Eddie Hearn done let on, man. He done let on time and time again, y'all, that they didn't want to fight Deontay Wilder next. They keep saying it, man. I don't know how many telltale signs that Eddie Hearn can tell you. I don't know. Like, how many times he can tell you that they didn't want to fight Wilder next. How many times do we have to tell you? But you know what? That's okay. We're going to ignore that too, okay? We're going to completely ignore all of that because that don't matter, right? Excuse me. That information don't matter. The information that he just said, it don't matter. It'll never matter because, at the end of the day, Deontay Wilder is some dumb Alabama black man, okay? Why do we need to believe some dumb Alabama black man? Why we got to believe him? He ain't educated. Okay, he stopped going to school. He was driving a beer truck for a while. He ain't got no formal education. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's not believe anything this guy says because this guy's a joke. Okay? He's a joke. Unfortunately, Deontay Wilder is extremely intelligent. Okay? He's highly intelligent. Okay? The man has got a lot of intelligence. And when I tell y'all this, y'all, it's not me saying it because I'm a fan of his, but he's intelligent. And guys, y'all go back and look at all the evidence, man. Come on. Shelly Finkel, man, he made the emails to Eddie Hearn public because they knew that this was going to happen, okay? Shelly Finkel, all of them, they knew that this was going to start happening. They knew that they were going to blame Deontay Wilder for everything that's transpiring up to right now. They knew it, okay? And I don't know if you guys knew it, okay? But I mean, we knew it. They knew it they knew it without a shadow of a doubt. That everything that's transpiring right now. See, Shelly Finkel, they predicted this, man. They predicted all of this. They knew that this crap would happen. So now what does Deontay Wilder do now? Okay? Oh, and then let's let them, they want to talk about the $15 million, okay? The flat rate. Then they want to talk about the $5 million. He can fight whoever he wants. So basically, isn't that like Eddie Hearn promoting Deontay Wilder if he's actually, if he's actually going in on that, if he's doing that? Isn't that the same thing? I thought it was. I thought it was the exact same thing. So Eddie Hearn want to promote Deontay Wilder. And I think this is the issue that we're having this morning. Okay? Eddie Hearn wants to promote Deontay Wilder. And Deontay Wilder not trying to play ball. Okay? He's not trying to play ball. He's not trying to hear it, man. God, dog. Dropped my phone and everything. But, he's not trying to hear that. If I'm Deontay Wilder, man, it's going to suck because if Deontay Wilder say, nope, I'm ignoring him, let's just go to somebody else. Well, now you're going to have the legions of news media, the legions of stupid fans, okay? And not all, I'm AJ protectors, sorry. You're going to have the legions of super AJ protectors like, look, see, we told you he was scared. We told you he was afraid. We told you he didn't want that work. We told you. But, man, come on. Wilder been doing everything he can, man. I mean, Deontay Wilder, he's been doing everything that he most possibly can to get this fight cracking. And it just seems like Eddie Hearn and Joshua, they don't want to play. They didn't want to play because even before the $50 million offer, man, they was talking like 2019, 2020, But I'm going to say realistically, y'all, I don't think we're going to get this fight, man, till 2021. I'm just being honest with y'all, man. I don't think that we're going to get this fight until 2021. It's already 2018 right now. And, yeah, folks, yeah. Go ahead and chalk it up. Chalk it up. That fight ain't coming no time soon. Okay? It's not. We can cry about it, all we want to, and I know a lot of us, we do. I feel bad. I want this fight. But unfortunately, guys, we just not going to see this fight, And guys, on the worst end of it, the very worst end, we may never see this fight, okay? This may be the fight that probably should have happened that did not happen. I mean, think of it, guys. Y'all let that sink in for a moment. All of y'all, let it sink in. We might not see this fight. Okay? We might not. Cypherman, Supreme Rod, yeah. And it's like, even talking about this, man, it's getting to the point it's beaten up, man. It's dead, okay? It's dead. Just like this fight. Just like Eddie Hearn killed this fight. It's dead, okay? It's completely dead. Joshua would have took that money, man. But see, I'm going to tell you, Eddie and Barry Hearn, you know what they said? They said, listen, I'm going to sit you down, and all you got to do, okay, don't fight this guy right now. You fight him. We give you 2 more fights. Then you fight him, and we can maximize this, okay? Look, AJ, you can make probably $100 million if you do it the way we're telling you, okay? That's what they said. They sat him down. Listen, man, don't call him out. Don't antagonize him. Don't provoke him, okay? You just do the best you can to not provoke the guy. But then after your second fight, okay, and 2 fights from now, you call him out all you want to. See, I'm telling you that's what they did to him. Because we can make money now. Yeah. You'll make good money now. Oh, yeah. You make great money. But if you wait 2 more fights from now, yeah. Now that's the money you want to make. That's going to happen. I'm telling y'all. And guys, when it do, I'm going to say I told y'all so. I'm going to say I told y'all. Okay? This fight may never happen, y'all. Deal with it. Okay? We can whine, we can cry, all we want to. But this fight will not happen no time soon. Okay? Some of you dudes, you going to go into the primes of your life when this fight happens. But henceforth, here lies the problem with the sport that we love, boxing. Henceforth, here lies. This is what's wrong with the sport of boxing, guys. This is our problem. This is why we can't, the sport of boxing can't get ahead. This is why, man, because we're not getting these fights in a timely fashion. Like that, I'm going to tell you what they do to us in boxing, man. They'll give us a fight. Like, they'll give us one good fight, okay? We'll talk about that one good fight, okay? We'll talk about it until we can't talk about it no more. Till we done made 50 videos on the same fight, okay? Then we wait, okay? Then we wait for about, 8-9 months a pop to get a real good fight, okay? I'm telling you, look at the YouTube frequency of fights, man. We don't get these fights. And now we want to just see this one, man. Every good boxing fan on God's green earth, guys, we just want to see this fight. That's it. We don't care about the paydays. We don't care what Eddie Hearn doing. We don't care, how many muscles AJ got. We don't care about that. Guys, we just want the fight. That's it. We don't care about that other stuff, okay? If you come at me and say, well, Wilder not the A-side, I don't give a damn I don't care nothing about no damn A-side. I don't care nothing about no damn A-side. I'm going to tell you what I care about. The fight. Well, Wilder should have took the 15. I don't care nothing about no damn $15 million. Hell, I ain't going to see a piece of that. I don't care nothing about no $50 million no more. I ain't finna see a piece of that. But I can sit right here in front of my computer, order my pay-per-view, and sit back and enjoy the fight, okay? That's what I can do. I can pay my $60 and I can enjoy the fight, and I ain't got to worry about how much money they're getting. Hell, what I got to worry about that for? I ain't finna get one damn penny of that. People be killing me with that stuff, man. Then some of you dudes be trying to get logistical. Like, damn, y'all in the room. Ain't none of you dudes in the room. None of you AJ protectors sitting in a negotiating room. Ain't none of y'all in there. So how would you know what's going on, man? Shelly Finkel know what's going on. But it's amazing. Why everybody think Shelly Finkel lying? Why everybody think Deontay Wilder lying? But nobody's questioning. We the LDBC. Look, man, we questioning this. Look, Eddie Hearn lying. They don't know about it. These AJ protectors ain't gonna say that. They don't think Eddie Hearn lying. They don't think Eddie Hearn is lying for 1 second. They don't think this guy lying for 1 second. No, everything is Wilder's fault. Well, the evidence says, damn the evidence. Do y'all dudes want to see the fight? Do y'all Negroes want to see the fight? Not even that. Do y'all dudes want to see the fight? Do you want to see the fight? Because, some of y'all act like y'all don't want to see it. Why put these roadblocks up? You're just a guy. And I'm talking about me too. I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy that's watching fights, okay? All of us are guys who watch fights. All of us. We're not in those rooms. We're not behind the scenes. We ain't in there. We're here on YouTube making videos. That's what we're doing. We're here making videos, Supreme Ra. Cypher Supreme Ra. I'm making a video. You listening to a video. But we are both fans. We just want to see the fight. See? See how easy that is? I think some of these dudes, we need to inject ourselves out of the money talks. We need to inject ourselves for what? Well, yeah, well, hey, AJ's going to get $20 million he makes $20 million a fight. Yeah, shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. You don't know what AJ getting. They tell you that, but you're not in AJ bank account. You're not in his bank account. You don't know what the man is making. Everybody need to shut up. Well, Wilder only gets $2.5 million. That's what they report. That's what they report. Do you really know how much money that Deontay Wilder's getting? Well, yeah, Wilder makes about $2.5 million a fight. That's how much money he makes a fight. I'm laughing because he won't take the money. Shut the hell up. You don't know what Wilder's making. None of us do. What he tells us or what they report. But we don't really know if that's all the money he makes in a fight. We don't have a clue. That's why I get so upset when dudes interject themselves into the money talks. $50 million is a lot of money, okay? It's a lot of money. Why not take it? Oh, we don't believe it. Oh, we don't believe Shelly Finkel? Why? Not on, I mean, Shelly Finkel, okay, he done been around some of the top acts in music, okay? And I think he was with what, Janis Joplin and I forgot her husband name, but I know he was dealing with them acts. I'll pull it up, man. Shelly Finkel. I did a video on Shelly Finkel. I did a detailed video. I can't remember. I did it about 9 months ago, 6 months ago. I did a detailed video of the life of Shelly Finkel. It's still up there, man. I did a live stream, a whole live stream on Shelly Finkel. Okay? And tell me, man, this guy can't get a hold of money, man. Okay? Shelly Finkel, an American music promoter. Let's look at some of the people who Shelly Finkel has been involved with, okay? Let's look at some of the people, man. Okay. In the music career. Okay. Jimmy Copeland, okay, he was with them. Vanilla Fudge, Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, the Chambers Brothers, okay? I know y'all know who Jimi Hendrix and Janis Joplin is, okay? The Allman Brothers, I remember them. I remember them when I was a kid, but I ain't listened to them, though. I ain't like the music. Okay? Finkel been around boxing since 1980, man. What? It's 2013. It's 2018 now. Okay? Shelly Finkel got, listen now. Shelly Finkel got over 50 years, man. I lie. Okay? Shelly Finkel started in the music industry, look, y'all, in 1967. I'm reading it right here, okay? Shelly Finkel been in the music industry since 1967. It's 2018. Shelly Finkel been around for 51 years in entertainment and sports. You mean to tell me that this guy does not have the power? Okay? And people will say, well, his net worth ain't that big. Man, they talking about his net worth. They're talking about his net worth now in the entertainment. He's got a different net worth in everything else. Okay? Shelly Finkel been around, man. He been around. And I'm sorry, man. The guy's heavily connected. Ooh, JMJ in the Super Chat, man. Super Chat, Super Chat, Super Chat. Shout out to the Super Chat, man. Y'all know that the Super Chat dollars go to fighters that need the money, okay? Up-and-coming fighters that don't make, that don't make jack doo-doo. So, yeah, I got to, I give those Super Chat dollars over to them because they'll need it more than I would. I probably would need it, but still, I think some of the fighters, man, that can't even afford groceries, I think they need it more than I would, because I can still afford groceries. So, I feel like the fighter is worse off than I am. Okay? It's just the way that is. But Shelly Finkel has a vast array of experience, man, when it comes to this whole fight game, when it comes to the entertainment. Shelly Finkel is very experienced, man. And I think people, they're overlooking that because, oh, well, because Shelly Finkel is associated with Wilder. Hey, let me put this in y'all ear. I guarantee you if Shelly Finkel was attached to a different fighter, I bet you if he was attached to a non-black fighter saying this, I bet you people would believe it. Okay? I just think people just don't believe anything that Wilder say. And I think that they believe that Wilder is a liar, a coward, And the LDBC, man, we sick and tired of the black coward narrative, man. And that narrative is a trip. And you can't say it no other way, y'all. You can't say it any other way. You have to tell it. You have to tell the truth. Okay? You have to tell the uncompromised truth. And if you don't tell the truth, then the problem is, man, is that people are going to think this is normal. They're going to think it's normal. Okay? It's not normal. What's going on with Deontay Wilder? This is not normal. Okay? It's not normal. And guys, when people really start to think and really understand that, Eddie Hearn is the true culprit behind these negotiations not taking place, or these negotiations not doing what they're supposed to do, then people will understand. And I think this is the problem, y'all. This is the ultimate problem right now why this fight can't get made. And I think people are tired. I think fans are tired now, man. And I think if the fight were to really happen, I don't think fans going to come out and support it. I mean, if this fight happened now, man, if it happened in 2019 or 2020, I'm not going to be optimistic in trying to support the fight, okay? I'm going to be honest, okay? And then, you know what? I'm going to tell you too, man. And it's a lot of white commenters that always say that, black people don't buy pay-per-views, I've heard that too, that black people don't buy pay-per-views. Well, I'm here to tell you, okay? I buy pay-per-views. I done bought a lot of pay-per-views. A lot of black people actually purchase a pay-per-view, okay? A lot of people purchase pay-per-views. Some people do stream them. I'm not going to lie. But, I mean, you got There are a lot of different people. There are different races that stream, okay? And it's not just black people, man, that don't buy pay-per-view. I pay for them because I want to see everything in high quality. I got me a prescription, man. I bought Sky Sports. It's easy. I can watch any fight I want to fight. I mean, any fight I want to see. That's the easy route. And I got UFC Fight Pass. I can get all the boxing, all the MMA. If I ever see an app where I can get boxing and MMA under one umbrella, all of it, I get it. I'll pay for it. But yeah. King Corleone said we buy more pay-per-views than whites because Triple G proved that. Yep. Them 97,000 pay-per-view buyers should have said it. And I know somebody say, oh, when he fought Canelo, the views are good because Canelo brought the bulk of the fan base in. Triple G ain't bring no fan base in. Hell, he ain't bring him in. He brought all the liars, all the darn pedophiles with him. Okay, that support him. Triple G ain't a pedophile, but he brought them kind of guys with him, and they ain't buying nothing. They too busy getting caught on Catch a Predator. Them guys ain't buying no pay-per-views, okay? That ought to tell you, Triple G. Triple G didn't sell us. Man, that 97,000 pay-per-view buy, that was pathetic. Okay? Now, let's talk about Oscar de la Fishnets, okay? Fishnets and MMA. Man, ain't this something, y'all? Your boy Fishnets done signed Chuck Liddell and Tito Ortiz. Look, man, I thought this was supposed to be a big announcement. I thought this was supposed to be like some big announcement. Really. Chuck Liddell, Tito Ortiz. They both, man, I don't know if y'all know anything about MMA, but them two, they well past their prime. Okay? You're going to see two old dudes broken down, just beating up on each other, which, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. Tito Ortiz going to take Chuck Liddell down. He going to lay on top of Chuck Liddell for the whole fight. That's it. You ain't gonna see no stand up, no real stand up. Okay? You ain't gonna see that. Nah. You ain't gonna see no kicks, you ain't gonna see no leg kicks. Okay? You might see a submission, but you're gonna see two old guys laying on each other. One old guy on the bottom who can't breathe because he's too old, and the other old guy on top of him because he can't breathe and he managed to get on top of the other old guy, and then he just gonna try to rain down a bunch of punches. Okay? And the fight gonna be boring. Trust me. The fight going to be boring. It ain't going to end in knockout. It's going to go the distance, okay? You're going to have two old farts going the distance. And this is Oscar's big announcement. Yeah, okay. Maybe he start out with Chuck Liddell. And maybe, he might try to get some more, MMA fighters in there. But I'm sorry. I guess MMA guys are probably gullible, man. Because there ain't no fighter in their right mind. None. And no black fighter should sign with Oscar De La Hoya. None. Okay? I can understand Tito Ortiz, his Hispanic heritage. I get it. Okay? Maybe that's so. But no black fighter? Don't sign with Golden Boy. They're racist. That's just how it is. They are racist. See, people seem to want to forget these emails, man. Well, the coach don't. People want to forget these emails. And everybody talking about, well, why you LDBC guys, why y'all still whining about these emails? That was in the past. Well, we whining about it because he didn't want to, let's put it like this. We whining about it because he didn't want to discuss these emails in the past, okay? He didn't want to. He didn't want to discuss the emails. He told Fred he blew a kiss at Fred from Barbershop when Fred asked him about the email, okay? We're not going to forget it, okay? We're not letting the emails go. And people just don't understand. The LDBC, we are not letting go of these emails. These emails are here to stay, okay? I don't care what Oscar De La Hoya do. I don't care what he say. The emails are here to stay, okay? They're here to stay. He can forget about it, man. And the thing of it is, man, see, Oscar, they blatantly did it in front of your face. They blatantly did it. Look, I don't care about these black folks. Guess what? They're still going to buy a pay-per-view anyway. And see, I was a diehard Canelo fan. I was a really extremely diehard Canelo fan. But when the emails came about, I feel okay. Well, Oscar gonna address these. Guy was telling some of the brothers, nah, man, come on, Oscar. Oscar, he gonna get on here and he's going to say, well, Golden Boy don't condone that. And I thought that'll be over. It'll be over with. But no, little did I know. Little did I know. Not only did Oscar De La Hoya not say anything about it, Oscar De La Hoya pretty much condoned them. Okay, Oscar pretty much condoned the emails. So I mean, folks, ain't nothing we can say. But I tell you, you got to be a darn fool, man. You have to be a fool, okay, if you're gonna support this idiot. Okay, got to be a fool. And let me pull up the screen. I'll pull up these emails. These emails ain't going away. Okay, I don't care what Oscar De La Hoya do. Okay, he's gonna be haunted with these emails for the rest of his life. And people gonna know, man. People gonna know he runs a racist organizational company. Okay, everybody gonna know that. That don't like, well, we clearly see they don't like black people, man. We can clearly see that. They clearly don't. Okay, and people can get mad about it. They can get mad. They can get upset, and all that's copacetic. That's fine. Okay, but getting mad, that's the truth. Okay, that's the uncompromised truth. Oscar De La Hoya don't want anything. He don't want to apologize for the emails. And people saying, well, why should Oscar apologize for those emails? Why? He didn't write them. No, he didn't write them. No, he didn't write the emails. He didn't send the emails. But guess what? Guess what? Okay, it's on him. It's his company. Okay, it's his company. And Oscar needs to, say, listen, man, you got to denounce the emails. But I think it's too late now, man. Even if the guy tried to denounce the emails now, it's too late because ain't nobody going to buy it, man. There's nobody going to buy it. Ain't nobody going to care about it. It's too late. Okay? But now you signed two dinosaurs. You signed two fossils. Okay? You signed two old dinosaur fossils, man, that's still, trying to walk the earth, from 5 million. They're trying to find other dinosaurs to eat. They're going to get in there. These guys going to gas out in 10 seconds. Okay? They're going to look at each other and say, man, I need this payday. Man, I need this pay. Chuck Liddell got fired from the UFC. They fired him, For whatever reason, they fired him. Chuck thinking payday, man. And what kind of payday? What kind of payday you going to get, man? I have to wonder, what kind of payday are these two guys going to get? Oscar, this isn't a home run. This is a strikeout. You struck out. And you can't get any of the top marquee stars because they're already under contract in the UFC. You're not. You're going to get these guys that are getting excommunicated from the UFC. You got the UFC leftovers, okay? That's the only thing Oscar's going to get is the UFC leftovers. It's not going to get any real big-time names, okay? And God forbid, boy, God forbid, any of the women that I interview and I talk about, if they go to Oscar De La Hoya, I can't even cover them no more. I can't do it, man. I can't do it, and I ain't going to do it. I used to cover Canelo pretty heavily. I used to. I stopped. I ain't covering Canelo no more. No, that's a wrap. So Canelo Alvarez gets no more love. And I was a diehard Canelo fan, y'all. I'm talking about I was a big diehard Canelo fan. One of the biggest, on YouTube. I made so many videos about Canelo. So many. And I'm like, man. And now this, man. And now this is what they do to us. Man, forget it. Okay? So I can't support Canelo. And then, I lost a lot of the Hispanics that subbed to my channel. A lot of them left. But, it's okay because you're not going to disrespect what I am. And then think that I'm going to still put money in your pocket and still talk good about your fighters when you can't even denounce some emails. Nah. Stop it, Oscar. Stop it. It's ridiculous, man. But it is what it is, man. Now, here's my last thing. This is my last talking point, y'all. And then I'm going to get off this stream. You know what? Povetkin versus Joshua, though, I'll be boycotting that fight. I will be absolutely boycotting that fight. And guess what? Nah. And I don't care what anybody, oh, well, coach, I think you're overreacting. You're saying too much. Oh, man, come on. You don't want to support? Nope. I won't be supporting that fight. For what? You mean support the fight of a man who they just, you ducked another guy. You point outright did not want to fight Wilder. You didn't try to fight him. You didn't want to do anything. You didn't want to do anything. Nope. You know what you wanted to do? You wanted to sit back. You wanted to collect more paychecks. You wanted to go fight. You wanted to go fight your boy Povetkin. Both of y'all can juice it up together. Both of y'all could. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. My bad. I'm not. The phone line. If anybody want to call in, I got it. It's not too many people in here, so I'm not suspecting anybody will call in. But the phone lines are actually now open. Okay. If you want to go ahead and call into the show. You got it, man. You're on here. Okay. Yeah, the new call out line. I got it working. I got that thing on and cracking, y'all. I got it on and cracking. But yeah, so that's my thing, okay? I will not be purchasing, okay? I will not be purchasing, and the only way that I will make a video about the Joshua Povetkin fight, I don't like either one of these two, really. I like Povetkin less, though. I'm going to be honest, okay? I can deal with Anthony Joshua. But Povetkin, the guy been caught cheating multiple times, I can't do that. Like, I will root for Joshua to beat Povetkin. But if Povetkin wins, it'll be like, and I told you so moment, okay? If Joshua beats Povetkin, I won't be upset. But if Povetkin beats Joshua, I'll be like, yep, I told you so. I'll be like, yep, I tried to tell you. I tried to tell you. Well, you know what it is. I tried, okay? And they'll be like, Joshua, that's what you get. That's what you get, for trying to flake out on Deontay Wilder, okay? All right, cool. All right, so, yeah, I'll keep the phone lines open. And then, guys, you guys want to, call in, you can call in. We good. We make it all happen. We make it happen, Captain. Yeah, you know what, Cypherman, man, I'd rather see Holmes versus, I'd rather see Foreman and Holmes. I'd rather see that, too, It'd be a much better fight than seeing these two old clowns, Tito Ortiz, and Chuck Liddell. I thought he said big announcement. This ain't no big announcement. It's not some big announcement, okay? This is some announcement that, oh, okay, damn. Yeah, you got two fossil heads fighting. Yeah, there you go. Okay. One guy wearing a bladder control garment, and the other guy, can't even hold his own crap, and he gonna do to himself every time he take 2 steps. That's who we got fighting. Okay? That's who we got. Wow. Ouch. No, that's not going to make the De La Hoya fans happy. Of course not. It's not going to make them happy. These guys are always unhappy. That's why they're De La Hoya fans. Okay? Because they're unhappy people. Oh, man. This is great. This is great. Just picking at them, It's great. All right. Unapologetically African. No surprise. Contract for A.J. Povetkin not signed. What happened to the 24 hours? Well, I tell you what happened to the 24 hours. It was a bluff. There was no 24 hours, okay? You mean more like 108 hours, right? You mean more like 120 hours? There was no 24 hours, okay? There was no 24 hours whatsoever. The 24 hours was a bluff. It was a smoke and mirrors screen. It was a whole smoke and mirrors. For what? Okay? Because, man, they knew what was up. They had already got this thing on the wrap. They had already said that this is what they're going to do. This is what they already said it. They've been saying that this is what they're going to do. Y'all, they've been saying it for a long time. But I guess some people, we just don't want to see the telltale signs. That's just how it is. That's just the way that is, okay? The telltale signs, man. They've been there. I mean, Edward Hearn said that this is what's going to happen. Anthony Joshua, he all but said it. Nope, I don't want to fight him till 2020, probably. Okay? So we know what's going on. I ain't supporting that fight. I'm boycotting the hell out of that fight. You got to be out your mind. I will not. The coach will not. He will not be supporting that fight. Okay? I won't. For what? The battle of two duckers? And these are two guys that duck Wilder. Okay, there's an incoming phone call coming in. Let's go ahead and get this in. Let me see who this is. Okay. All right, area code 258. I'm sorry, 256. Okay, caller. Yes, sir. All right, caller, you're live. Let me see. See if I can hear the man. Let me turn up the sound. All right, caller, you're live on the air. Okay. I can't hear you, caller. Let me see. No, he called in. Huh. All right, hold on. Hold on, caller. Let me try again. Let me reboot it with a whole nother screen. All right. Thank you, man. The Google Hangout call, boy, that thing is better. It's better than all the other crap I was using. Hold on, caller. I got to put it back up. Yeah, I always like people to call in, man. I'm not one of them people, man, that. Okay. All right, caller. Okay, go ahead. You can try to call again, and it will work. Okay? Okay. Lace Hatcher. How you doing? How you doing? But yeah, definitely, guys. You can call in. Y'all heard it ringing, though. It was ringing. So, must have worked. Let me see these settings. Set the settings up. Yeah. Okay. All right, cool. Cool. So, we ready. We set up for it. But yeah, y'all. So, that's what's going down. Um, this is my thing. Hold on. See, this guy done called twice. Okay. All right, caller. It should do the do. Okay? It should do the do. I think I had to cut my phone off too. Let me see. Power off. Okay. All right, cool. So if you call in, caller, I got you now. Works just perfect. Okay. Yeah, the War Machine. This is my family. This is Brittany, the War Machine Neiman. Awesome lady of God, beautiful mom. Got two great kids and a husband, and just a complete family woman. She does a lot of great things. Shout out to the War Machine, Brittany Neiman. Just talking some boxing here this morning. Then, I'm going to go out. Okay, Supreme Ra said, peace and blessings, Lace Hatcher. Lace Hatcher is in the building. Man, Lace might be a little popular here, man. Lace Hatcher might be popular, okay? But it is what it is, y'all. So, here go the thing. And I wanna kind of put this in y'all ear before we actually get off of this, okay? People, I'm not against Anthony Joshua making money, okay? I'm not against that, and I think Anthony Joshua should make his money. I think he should, and I think he should definitely be not criticized for wanting to make money, but I don't think he should be criticized for actually saying the things that he said and not conducting himself like a champion. Okay, and you guys, y'all are not in this guy's pocket. Y'all are not in Wilder pocket. Okay, and I'm tired of you guys. Well, Wilder need to do this, and what does Wilder need? What Wilder need to do is fight Joshua. That's what he need to do. Okay, that's what Deontay Wilder need to do, and it's really getting old now, man. And I don't get to the point now where people doing streams and videos about this. I just stopped watching because, like, how many more lies is Eddie Hearn gonna come up with? Okay, well, I ain't gonna lie, I watch like the videos, but the live streams on this, I stopped. I stopped because it's the same thing. It's the exact same thing. And I'm not one of those people, man, to try to beat a dead horse, okay? I'm not one of those people, to try to get somebody. I'm not one of those people who, try to get somebody to do something that they don't want to do. And it's just like one of those, I had a kid, and it's crazy, man. Yesterday, kid was like, can they come back to train? I'm like, for what? You ain't doing no wasting time. And, and I knew the kid had problems. I knew the kid had mental problems. And so I said, you know what? Okay, I'll do this, I said, listen, let me be the adult. I tell you what, we'll try to work around what you need. See, I'm finna get to the point is we'll work around your mental issues, and we'll just, try to do the best we can, and that's not me. Me, I'm like, you need to do it the way that I said. You need to do it how I told you to do it. But, then the person was like, well, coach, let me think about it. Let me think about it for a week or so. I need to think about it. I said, well, if you got to think about it, if you got to think about being great, you don't want to be great. I said, girl, the opportunity is off the table, And she was getting one of my deals, man. Yeah, her parents ain't hardly had to pay nothing, man. We got these little scholarships set up. So kids that can't afford it, they don't have to pay. They don't have to pay nothing, you know. I said, oh, girl, I get it. Somebody who really care. And that's what I did. Are you serious? Yeah. You know. So that's just how it is. That's just life, you know. When you don't take advantage of opportunities, when you don't care about the opportunities that's presented in front of you, then you know what happens in life? You lose them, okay? And it's a tough lesson that the kid had to learn, because there is no wasting coach's time. See, if I feel like that my time is wasted, then you know what I do is I don't engage that person, or I don't help that person. I don't do it. I stop doing it because it becomes a waste of time, and you can't get time back. You know, you can always go make more money. And the thing of it is, AJ, yeah, he can always go make more money. Of course he can. But will he be able to make a $50 million bag, y'all? Now that's the question. Will this guy be able to make a $50 million bag? Oh, man. That's one of the biggest paydays in heavyweight history. And they turned this down. You know, I have to say why. But we know why. Because you don't want to fight Deontay Wilder. Folks, we got to go ahead and face reality. We can say Wilder did this and Wilder did that. We can say it, y'all. We can say it. But guess what? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, y'all. It doesn't matter. Because he don't want to fight Deontay Wilder, folks. And that, folks, that's just the way that is. That's just the way it is, y'all. Unfortunately, you know, yeah. Okay, somebody's calling in. All right, let me answer the phone. Okay, let's see who this is. Okay, incoming call. Okay, caller, you're on the air.
Hey, what's going on, Coach?
Hey, let me cut the music. What's going on, man? 256. How you doing, bro?
Nothing. This is Edward calling out the home state of the only heavyweight champion, Alabama, Deontay Wilder. What's up? Hey, man, you know, it's funny how Eddie Hearn and them are, man, how they suddenly all of a sudden turning against each other. Josh was saying it's his fault. Eddie Hearn saying, like you said, I stopped paying attention to this stuff, man, because you're wasting your life listening to these lies, man. It's just it's getting ridiculous. Like, I don't even care. You know, I see where you put in the thing, boycott the Povetkin. I never watched the Joshua versus Parker fight because I see these guys in the same light that I see, like, Leo Santa Cruz and them, how they were doing Rigondeaux. I mean, I just don't see the purpose of supporting guys like this. This type of stuff is what's destroying boxing, man. And it's just like, I don't care how much money FD Josh was making, because last time I checked my bank account and I haven't got none of that money. So, I mean, it's getting ridiculous, man.
Yeah, it's getting ridiculous. It's getting stupid. And, you know, I guess my whole issue is with, you know, the people that keep protecting this guy, man. That, you know, look, just call it what it is, man. A duck is a duck, okay? A duck is a duck. And, you know, we don't want to call it that because we want to say Wilder, we don't believe Shelly Finkel. I mean, what do you think people not believing Shelly Finkel, man?
I think, you know, what's funny is Eddie Hearn, all he's doing in the main thing is hurt AJ. And the not believing Shelly Finkel that's all propagandized by Eddie Hearn. These guys aren't on the level to be not believing anything Shelly Finkel says, because you would never deal with a man, because your everyday life making minimum wage, you'll never even be in position to do any of that. It's like I listened to one of the other podcasts, and if you listen to some of the callers, it's like they have gaps in information. It's like, is that intentional, or what? How are you asking questions about stuff that we've had answers for 3 months ago? And for you to think Shelly Finkel ain't small time. This ain't no guy that's new to this. He got old money, and you're sitting there being disrespectful. The thing about it, Coach, is if you notice what the internet's allowed is for people to say stuff that they would never say to somebody's face or in person, and so it just allows for this propagandized lies and idiocy to this procreate through our country, man. It's ridiculous, man.
Wow, and you know what, man? You hit the nail on the head, man. You hit the nail on the head. That's exactly right, man. I think Wilder done heard like a couple of my videos. I know Deontay Wilder, he probably listens to maybe Blood and Black Fight Fan and 78 a little more than my channel. But I think he's heard a few of these videos, man. And I mean, since you being from Alabama, man, would you think that Wilder would agree with the fact that, you know what, maybe this other grown man, there's a chance that he's physically afraid of him? I mean,
I,
do you think Wilder would agree with something like that?
I think so, man. I think Wilder, he smells it all over him. Have you noticed that AJ and him, like, have you ever seen them in the same place at the same time before? It's like he won't even be in the room with him. You know what I'm saying? And if you look at, let's take Tony Bellew. All it took was a hug, and Tony Bellew realized he didn't want none of that. He did not want to deal with this man. And if you look in Wilder's face when he's talking about how he was raised and he does, I mean, he's being serious. I've never seen AJ talk like that. I think he could smell it all over him. I think that's why he's willing to take anything they were willing to give him at some point in time, because he knows he can win easily. Like, it's not even an overconfidence thing. It's just, here's the reality of the situation is I know I'm better than you, and I can see you're afraid of me because of it. So it's sad that it's like that because you're a grown man. Look, the worst thing that's going to happen to you is going to get knocked out. Okay? If you got such devoted, I mean, your fans seem so brainwashed and devoted. They're still going to show up. They're still going to pay money. I mean, Ricky Hatton brought his ass over and got knocked out. I mean, what you going to do? Are you going to be a man about it, or are you just going to sit back and continue to allow your reputation get killed? And I hate how he tries to, this ain't on Eddie Hearn, because at the end of the day, if AJ wanted to fight, it would be like when Canelo was fighting Laura. Nobody wanted him to fight Laura, but Canelo got tired of him jumping up and talking mess, and he said, make the fight. And that was the end of the story. There was no, here's a split, none of that. The fight happened because he wanted it. So that's why I think AJ is scared, and I know Wilder knows it. He knows it.
Wow. Dang. Alabama in the house, man. Alabama in the house. Just put it down, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. You know what, man? Why do you think, man? Let me ask you this now. See, you got Wilder, you got Joshua, okay? Why do you think people so upset, man, that we're riding with Wilder, man? Because, the LDBC been catching heat for this. Well, I mean, why do you think these folks are upset, man? Like, seriously.
Man, I mean, boxing has always represented something bigger than just the sport, man. And Wilder is a representation of what people are afraid of the most from the black community. A strong black man who's independent thinking and is capable of doing anything he wants. And to see that, it's just really, to be honest, yeah, Anthony Joshua makes more money and so what, but he's under control. If we put down a message for him to go ahead and do this, he goes ahead and does it. And that's just the reality of the situation, man. That's just the truth of the matter is. Deontay Wilder is like the representative of a masculine black male who's outspoken. He's our new age Muhammad Ali. Now, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to put him on that level because, the stuff Muhammad Ali went through was, way worse. But he's our new age version of him. He's going to say what he wants. He's going to stand up for things. He's going to do things that might make you uncomfortable, but it's the right thing to do. And nobody's going to be comfortable with that. It doesn't matter if he was a boxer. He could have been any of the other occupations in the world. He could have been a basketball player, anybody. If you speak out like that and you're a black male, people are going to naturally not like you or hate you because they're afraid of you. So the fear he's feeling isn't just from AJ, it's from the world, man. It's crazy.
Wow, man. Yeah, man. You summing it up, man. You summing it up. Like it is kind of crazy, man. Like people have this like when black men get together and we're actually doing something constructive. I mean, we're not out here, man. We're not out here causing riots. We're not out here turning cars over. We're not doing that stuff. Man, look, we talking boxing, okay? This whole narrative that, the LDBC, they're destroying boxing. How can we destroy boxing? We ain't destroying boxing. Look, man, we got tired of the okie doke, We got tired of it. Got tired of certain fighters, man. And I'm going to tell you, man, this, Colin. When I first got into the boxing community, I was listening to videos for a minute, man. I started listening to videos back in '08, really. But I would never make a video. And so I started listening to videos, and I'm like, okay, here's this channel right here. Okay, they got a lot of subs. Let me listen to what they saying. Oh, okay. Yeah, they talking about, and I'm like, wait a minute. Every time Floyd Mayweather came up on the screen, it was some guy, it was a white guy behind the screen, and he was criticized. I'm like, dang, okay. Well, he just don't like Floyd. Well, okay, yeah, Floyd talked too much. Okay, I get that. But then, I started looking at channel after channel after channel, and they were all doing the same thing. They were criticizing different fighters of color. They just kept doing it. And I'm like, no, it's not just the Floyd thing because, they were criticizing Andre Ward. And I'm like, wait a minute, Andre Ward is he's a stand-up guy, family man. He not getting caught in no conspiracy theories. Okay, he not doing that. Andre Ward doing what he doing as a father. And I'm like, wait a second. So then I come across Blood Boxing, and I come across 78 Sports TV. Okay, I come across those channels. Oh, wait a minute. They giving love to the black fighter. I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, so there's other channel over here because see, remember, I was a casual, and I was watching my fighters, and I'm like, yo, I like this fighter, I like this fighter. See, I never got into the race discussion, man. I just watched the fighters, Like I used to watch like Kelly Pavlik, and even man, when I was growing up as a kid, I'm a big Ernie Shavers fan, See, we just watch fights, but then as soon as you get to the YouTube community, it's like, oh God, man, you got like then there's sides, man. You got one side over here that don't like this, then you got another side in the middle, then you got man. I'm like, what the heck? Like, what's going on, man? This thing it's like a cluster. Well, you know what it is. It's like a cluster crap full of things, man. And so I'm like, okay. So 7-8 just said, man, look, man, forget it. Let's just go. Let's do this LDBC. Let's do this, man. Let's go on here and let's support who we need to support. That's what we've been doing. We've been supporting who we need to support. Even into the MMA range. I've taken that attitude into the MMA range, and you'd be surprised, man. How many people like fighters of color in MMA that it was okay to just say things, like bad things about them. And so now I come in here and I say, hey, I like the way this fighter fights. That non-white fighter, man, the death threats and everything started coming right after that. So yeah, man, people get threatened, man. People get threatened when a group of black men do something that's positive. They threaten, man. Because, everything else, it's not a cult, man. It's not a gang. It's an organization, okay? An organization with people that got roles. I mean, God, dog.
Well, if you think about it, that original support for a lot of MMA was based on that crap because it was dominated by a lot of white fighters. You got Chuck Liddells and guys like that. But, as soon as some of our fighters started, people of color started penetrating, now you start hearing all these racial comments and these fights. And that's what it was, and like I said, I've been watching MMA for a long time. I mean, I've been watching it since Race Gregg was in a karate gi, you know what I'm saying, back in the day, you know what I mean? So it's the same situation that you can see now. It's like it's always, it's ridiculous, man, because at the end of the day, just watch the fight, man. I was telling somebody the other day, they were like, why are you listening to that type of music and this and that? I said, well, because I wasn't raised to look at the person's color first and determine if I liked their music or not. So, so what's your problem, man? It's just that attitude is just, it's ridiculous. And like you said, bringing up Andre Ward is a perfect example because he was around the same time as Floyd. You swore that all the things you hated about Floyd had nothing to do with him being black. It was because all these character things. So what's your problem with Andre Ward? Because he's an opposite. And you still don't like him. So clearly the only thing they had in common were they both were black.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that was the issue the whole time. And like I said, and you guys making the community, but whenever you get together, even when LeBron had his little group of, his friends that he was helping start businesses and stuff like that, instantly they're a posse. They can't be called a business organization. They're a posse.
Yeah.
And same thing with you guys. Oh, the LDBC gang. Well, no, this is some guys talking about boxing, keeping it real. And they're not going to let you soil somebody based on just their color, their skin color, and come out here with this nonsense because it's just, if you guys aren't saying it, there's nobody else saying it. And we need those voices in there because otherwise you get the Jim Lampley running boxing who sat there. I heard the guy say during telecast on old James Toney fight, call him a big tub of goo. Say that to his face.
Yeah.
Because I guarantee you would never do it. But you did that on national TV just out of disrespect. And you know how it is. It's just silly. I don't know. Like I said, I believe somebody was saying why are we always talking about race and this and that? Because I think it's 78 said because it's not supposed to. No, I think it was Blood said it's not supposed to be there.
Yep.
We're not supposed to judge that. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? It's like the other night. I want to say thank you real quick, Coach, about having Hannah Gabriel on the show. Man, she's fine, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
that's
Anna
that's
Gabriel.
what's up.
She gonna be on she Truth and Facts about boxing. He's gonna be interviewing her soon. She had to cause she want to interview with him, and I gotta get call Bo back. She want to. She got to I think something is between her and her mom, man, cause the kids, and she got to like she was busy, man. Like she was busy when I was interviewing
Hmm.
her, man. And it's like she got a lot of stuff going on, but she said she gonna get back with him. So the next time that she gonna be interviewing, she gonna interview with Bo on Truth and Facts. So she said she'd give him an interview. Definitely.
That's what's up, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
man. Like I said, I appreciate you shedding a light on that, man. Especially the women's MMA. I follow. Like I said, I'm a fan of good fighting, and like I said, I watched that fight. I think that's the first time I've ever seen her, and she presented herself very well, man. She gave Clarissa all that she could take. So it was nice. It's nice to see you putting a spotlight on people like that, man.
yeah, man. Well, I was telling people, man, it's gonna Carissa in for a tough fight, man. Nah, man, that girl just a pretty face. I'm like, no, man. I don't study this girl fights, and she'll kill her, man. I'm telling you, she hit hard too. And
Yeah, her.
Clarissa tried to make it
Yeah.
seem like, man, it wasn't a fight. Like I'm like, come on, Clarissa. That girl was in there.
No, she live in that fantasy world, man, because she was getting out. Gabriel got as a skill level. I think, to be honest, the only difference might have been the size, because the skill level, man, she got skills. She got on her toes. She got good movement, counterpunch. I'm like, man, okay, this ain't no slouch. I don't, you didn't find this girl in a Taibo class. She knows what she's doing. And like I said, she's that close. If she could have connected a little more cleaner on some of those exchanges, I think she's that close to winning the fight. I don't think it was lopsided as they had on the scorecard. I think it was a little bit closer than that.
Yeah, man, them judges gave Clarissa most of them rounds, man. I had it 40. I had it 6-4 for Shields. That's what I had. I had 6-4. I gave 4 rounds to Gabriel, and I gave 6 rounds to Shields. But
Yep.
yeah, man, it's enough to think, man. Hey, why fight, man? But see, I think Hannah knew she had to knock her out, man. She knew that, because I even asked her. I said, "Yo, were you shocked by them scorecards?" And she said, "Yeah, if it was in Costa Rica, I may have got a little bit of advantage. I don't know." She said, "But it's boxing, coach." She said, "That's how it works." So
Oh
she
man,
wasn't
yeah,
even
yeah,
upset, man. She was like, "Oh, well, hell, I'm in a corrupted sport, so hell, it don't matter."
yeah. I seen her $1 million smile after the fight. She wasn't even phased by it. She knew she did what she had to do, and it was
Man,
just that close to being there. And like I said, I'm looking at Kristen Hammer, man. I don't think that's gonna be. Look, I'm going all into girls boxing, but yeah, man, I look at Kristen Hammer. I think Clarissa needs to slow her roll a little bit. I think you want to be great, but you're gonna mess around. One of these girls is gonna hurt you, and it's gonna be a problem. So I mean,
yeah, correct. When then too, she went with John David Jackson, man. I'm like, God, dog, man. This the same dude that got B Hop.
man.
This the same dude that got Bernard Hopkins' feet kicked up in the air, man, as he's flying out the ring. I'm like, look at this, man. John David Jackson done got B Hop knocked out the ring. I blame John David Jackson for that, man. I blame him for
I
that.
almost, man. I hate to say it because I like Clarissa. When I seen him, I was like, I almost started rooting against. I was like, why do you got this dude Kovalev's punching bag as your coach? Like, why? How does anybody take this guy serious anymore, man? When he comes out crying and he was getting picked on, and I seen, like you said, got Hopkins knocked into the third row. It's like, what? Like, is this the best you can do in Michigan? I know there's some better. I mean, there got to be some better coaching in Michigan besides this guy. For real?
I'm gonna tell you the story, man. Let me tell you what happened. So, okay, they met John David Jackson when Carissa was talking to Kovalev. You remember
Yeah.
that time they were talking to each other, and he was talking about that women need to be in the kitchen and that kind of old dumb stuff. Well,
Yeah.
so she met John David Jackson at that time, okay, and I guess they talked, and pretty much, yeah, you come through there, you can get a little bit of training, and you know how you talk. And so
Hmm.
Carissa was asking her coach, okay, she asked her coach, hey, you know what, I want to go down to Florida, I want to go down to Florida, I want to, get a little bit of training with this guy, and she was like, coach was like, well, no, because I've been with you through the Olympics, we done this, and I'm not going down to Florida for a training camp. But Clarissa was trying to disguise it like she was going down there to get away from Michigan. Hell, so you mean to say Michigan wasn't good enough when you was going to all those Olympics and you was training, and this man got you there? She was like, no, wait. You see, the reason why he didn't want to go because he wasn't finna be a second fiddle to John David Jackson. I mean, he just went. He wasn't trying to have that. So I don't blame him. You do all that work and then you go down there to let some guy with a damn El DeBarge ponytail try to, tell you what you gonna do, and he just be the second man in the corner, man. You know, so dude wasn't having that. Dude was not having that, and he said, man, what the hell? I ain't going down there. I don't care who you are. And she tried to make it seem like, well, you should go because, I'm your athlete and all this other mess. He said, well, I'm not going down there to play second fiddle to John David Jackson, and that's the real. He wasn't going down there, man. He refused to, and I don't blame him. Hell, why
No.
would I go down there, man, with a guy who, first of all, he don't even have control? Clarissa was talking to him, like any old kind of way in the corner. She was telling him hey, get the water. Give me the water. Like what the, does everybody talk to John David Jackson like this? It just seemed like that they just don't respect this dude, man. Like they don't respect him. I'm like, dang. Because if I'm in the corner, I'm like, wait a minute, who are you talking to? You better get it yourself.
Man.
Man, I flip on her right in the corner, man. Like you better watch your mouth. You better ask me like you got some
Yeah.
damn sense, Clarissa.
I would say it real quick. I would have been like, you want to be like that? We'll just sit this stool up here and we'll sit down the sideline. You do it yourself.
Yeah.
I don't know who you talking to. You out there getting your ass whooped. So I mean,
Yeah.
you know what's good? He don't demand respect, and I don't think that's why the fighters listen to him, man. And like I said, and then he got that whole. I mean, going back to Anthony Joshua, he looks like Anthony Joshua's little friend, that Leon Skinner or whatever his name is, daddy, and just nobody respects him, man. And it's obvious. So I don't know why people. It's like people get name recognition, and maybe he got some good hustle, but let's look at the results, man. In the big fights, did this guy get any wins? No.
No.
So that's what you need to be looking at. It's like when guys are always talking about Wilder changing his trainer. Last time I checked, Wilder and his trainer are undefeated.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
And I see Wilder getting better, man. And if anything, he's enhanced that awkwardness of Wilder and made it successful in the ring, where normally maybe if he had been somewhere else and meant more traditional, he might have lost by now. So you never know. So you just got to look at the results. Don't tell me about the name and you've been on TV. I want to see the results. How'd you do in championship fights? Okay, you lost back-to-back fights against Ward. What you do besides that?
And then got B-Hop knocked out the ring. Then got Clarissa Shields knocked down. I'm just telling you, man, because I don't think Clarissa Shields normally would have walked into an uppercut like that. I don't think she would have, man. But man, she walked right into it. It's like Hannah Gabriel set it up beautifully, and I ain't taking that away from Hannah.
Man.
Hannah set it up, and then Clarissa just came forward like she wasn't gonna respect it, and then man, she walked right into it, like bam. And John David Jackson trying to talk to her, she looking at him like she looking like I'm like what? She dissing the man altogether. John David Jackson is a disgrace, man. He's a disgrace. And I've been telling people that Kovalev. See, you know what, man? I'm glad I got. 18 months ago, I said Kovalev don't respect this dude. Oh man, you don't know what the hell you talking about, man. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know nothing about boxing. You don't know, man. This is what I tried to tell y'all. I'm a coach, okay? I know. I'm a coach. I know when athletes when they don't look at you, they're not acknowledging you. They're not listening to you. They not.
Yep.
They thinking about what they gonna do. If you talk to any athlete and if they do not acknowledge you, at least not even make eye contact for periods of time, but acknowledge you, nod your head, do something, they ain't listening. Okay? And they don't respect you. And I've said this and told people this. I tried to tell them. Hold on, they ain't coming on. I tried to tell them about the guy with the ponytail. Nope, they ain't want to listen. They ain't want to listen. And then when John David Jackson came out and said Kovalev hard to work with in the corner, I said, well, I'll be damned. I said, I'll be a wet frog on a lily pad on a hot summer day pissing in the water. I said, good grief. I said, man, that boy, they don't respect that boy. Clarissa Shields didn't respect him either. That's why.
Nope.
And
you see what happened to her, man. And like you said, that started in training. There's no way in the world you should have underestimated her like that. This girl's a champion. I think she had like one loss, which she avenged, and she's had like 24 fights. Like, why would you ever take that person lightly? You think you're just going to walk in there and steamroll? And she caught her with, like you said, the uppercut was so clean. I don't know what it was. I don't know if her tank ran out on her a little bit because it looked like she slowed up towards the middle. And it's like there was rounds that I was looking at like, damn, she's leaving these rounds on the table. And like you said though, but I mean, I can't stand dudes like that. I don't understand how people, like I said, take that guy serious. He's on the same level as that dude that was training on Ronda Rousey to me. You know what I'm saying? He's like there.
Oh yeah,
Like if
Edmund.
you,
You talking about Edmund Tadarian?
yeah, he know how to use the mitts, but he don't know how to train you to do anything.
Nah,
That's
man.
it.
Carissa wasn't even working the body, man. And Brittany, yeah, I was Brittany War Machine. I wonder why she was talking like that too. But you know, she don't work the body. And I kept telling people Hannah Gabriel's gonna work that body, and she gonna start slowing Carissa down. Hannah is a body puncher, man. That's what she do.
Hmm.
And I'm like, yo,
Excellent game plan.
and I'm like, yo, man, you better watch it. And what was Hannah doing? She went in there. She started hitting Carissa with them body shots. Carissa started dropping her hands. See, a telltale sign of a good body puncher is that when you hit them and they drop their hands, you got a good body puncher. If they don't drop their
Hmm.
hands, they look at you, keep coming forward, the body shots are ineffective, man. They don't do much. That's how you know you got a body punch on your hand. You know, when Errol Spitz Jr., man, he come on there, he hit you with a body shot, they drop them hands. They know. And yeah, man, Edmund Tadari, man, you know what? You know they got these philosophies, man. Edmund was a complete buffoon. John David Jackson is a buffoon, and they got these philosophies. And I don't know what Clarissa saw to make her think that John David, like it should have been enough, you know. And I'm gonna tell you something else too about her, man. You know, Andre Ward trying to give her some game. You know, he's sitting there talking to her, man. She said, "Yeah, but you know, I want to get in there and bang." And you know, Andre telling her like, "Look, that's good, but it's not good all the time. You got to learn how to slip. You got to learn how to move and get out of there. Got to learn. You got to think about your defense because if your defense tight, your offense will be tight." He was breaking it down to her. She wasn't
No.
listening. So I'm sitting here like, why would you go to John David Jackson, who got a history of getting his fighters' ass whooped all the time, but you're not listening to Andre Ward? I'd been like, yo, can I come train with you for a little bit? You know what? I guarantee you, her trainer would have went for that and be like, oh, Andre Ward, yeah, okay, yeah, we go down there and learn from him. Yeah, we learn from Virgil Hunter. Yeah, you know, I'd be glad to do that. I'd be glad. See, I'm pretty sure that that's. I'm pretty sure that they wouldn't have had no problem with that. I promise you, they would have never had a problem with that, and it just would have happened. You know?
It looks like Carissa got to learn the hard way, man. Like she don't want to. Like she was out there pouting about, Mayweather not giving her no shine and guys not paying no attention to her. You got Ward, man. Basically, like I said, we talk about number one, number two, pound for pound for years, and he's trying to tell you what's going on, and you're not listening. To me, I'm wondering, is there something deeper there than it is possible? Because I don't care what kind of fighter I was. If Andre Ward calls me and says he's going to try, I'm like, hey man, what time? No, don't. I'm sitting in the gym till you get here. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you behave in that manner, man? So it's starting to tell me that, maybe she got some character flaws. She might be a good fighter, but maybe she don't want to listen to nobody. And that's why maybe she picked him. Maybe she was already bumping heads with her trainer because he was trying to tell you, hey, man, what are you doing? And then you get a guy like John David Jackson who's just going to let you run all over him because he's still getting paid and he don't really know what he's talking about. So, I mean, maybe that's what it was. Maybe this, like I said, these fighters make choices on their own career. And that's maybe the choice she chose to make. And we can't look at it as like, oh, well, maybe she made a mistake. No, she made a choice that she felt was best for her because she don't want to listen. So, hey, that's what's up.
Yep. She gonna be the next one, man. She gonna be the next one getting knocked out and have her feet kicked up in the air, man. She gonna do a b-hop, boy. I made a dance off that. Do the b-hop, man. I should upload that video, man. I did the beat. I was doing the b-hop. Like I had one of my kids, man, and like he give me an uppercut. And then, I'll do a back flop onto a mat and have my heels kicked up in the air. And you know how B-Hop was, still down there talking jump. See, I got the dance, man. I got my heels kicked up in the air. I'm on my back and I'm throwing my fist up, talking jump, put my fist back, talking jump, do the B-Hop, do the B-Hop, do the B-Hop. I made a little song. Lie to the
How
public.
embarrassing is that for him, man? How embarrassing was that for him, man? That's just... maybe that's just him getting his comeuppance or whatever, because that, like, B-Hop as a person, I can give less than a damn. He's garbage, but as a fighter, man, just think about that, man. He was a great fighter, even at older ages, and to get knocked out by some Joe Smith, literally that's his name, Joe Smith. It's ridiculous, man. It's like, damn. Like, you think that shut him up for a little bit of while. He probably go home and sit in the house for 3 years before you say anything.
Yeah, man.
You got
Joe Smith Jr., man. You got knocked your last fight of your career. You got knocked out the ring by a guy named Joe Smith Jr. But you know what though? I'm gonna tell you. I rocks with Joe Smith though. I rock with him, man. Because I was a fan of him when he beat Funfar, man. Because, you know, they were trying to cherry pick him. And
Mm-hmm.
I was a fan when he knocked out Funfar, man. I rocks with Joe Smith Jr. I tried to get him on the interview, man. But, and he was cool, man. He said, Coach, he said, Coach, I work a lot of hours. That's what he told me. And you know, he was a
Yep.
construction worker. He said,
Mm-hmm.
man, he said, to be honest, man, Coach, he said, man, if I catch a break, interview with you, man. He said it. He said, Coach, I would love to. He said, bro, I work a lot of hours, man. Because he said he ain't quite got to the level yet, man, where fighting can pay his bills, you know, all the way. And he still work, man. Because I was like, you know, man, when you just got a good payday, you just got a nice little payday, man. When he fought Barrera, and he said,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
but you know, man, it ain't, you know, that money run out. Hey, Joe Smith, you guys were like Joe Smith. I'm telling you, he an honest dude, man. Yeah, but that money run out, man, and you know, bills come back up again. So you know, Joe Smith worked about what 12 hours a day, man, and then he go and
Yeah,
train.
I've liked him when he beat from far too, man. Because the thing about, well, actually, I thought it was a stupid fight for Hopkins to take anyway, because the dude had legit power. So I don't know what you were thinking. You're gonna go in there, you know? We talk mess about people, man. The dude's trying to pay his bills, but you know, he's one of those guys. If he had a little bit more of a silver spoon in his life, he'd probably be, you know, he might be competing for championships, you know, because he could dedicate to the craft. But that was to me, I thought it was a dumb fight to begin with, because you don't want, at that age, you don't want to fight a guy with that type of power. And he, like you said, you can put him to sleep. You know, he's one of those good stories. He's a real guy, like I said, you know. But that's just, you know, like I said, that was just, I mean, I like the Joe Smith as a fighter. I think that was a stupid fight for Hopkins to take to begin with, though.
Yeah,
It's
man.
dumb.
Wow. Oh man, that's good. Well, shoot, man. Shoot. Let me see. Leave a link.
Yeah, let me.
Oh yeah, and with Lane Lally. Okay. Well, y'all, caller, man, I appreciate you calling in, man. And you know, man, I know some of the other guys are gonna get on their streams. And I know if I do a 78 stream pop up, buddy, man, everybody
You already
gone.
know.
Everybody gone, man. So, you know, when he do a stream, I try not to do streams when he doing them. You know, I try to get on off of there and, you know, go ahead. And I try to join his stream, actually, you know. I always go.
Yep.
But, yo.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it, man. Thank you for the time.
Okay, thank you, man. Thank you for calling in, guys. Guys, this is Alabama 256, man. Home of Deontay Wilder. Brittany Neiman, she's leaving. Okay, Brittany, I hit you up, definitely. Thanks for joining me this morning. I'll be back in the evening talking some MMA. Keith Brown, MMA and boxing. My man, you know, Keith Brown is going to start doing interviews, man. I know we spent a couple hours setting up his interview protocol, so thank you, Keith, man. You know, for allowing me, and thanks for helping me set up my interview protocol. So, yeah, we helped each other out. That's what it's supposed to be, man. You know? That's what it's supposed to be. You know, like when somebody asks you to help them, you know, just help them. Don't say, oh, I'll get to you later. You know, I'll do it. No, man. Help immediately. Help immediately. You know? Because I asked Keith. Keith didn't say nope. Keith helped me immediately, okay? Like, immediately Keith was like, yeah, you know? And I know some people, man, I know you get busy, man. But, you know, man, it's okay if you know how to do stuff, man. Teach somebody else how to do it, because everybody may have the patience to read, you know? Man, people may not have that patience, man. People may not, they can't, you know, read stuff and dissect it good. It don't mean something wrong with them. They just need help. Help them. Help them. You know, now Keith Brown, you know, I'm glad he helped me, because if Keith hadn't helped me, Keith took 3 hours out of his day 2 times, man. 6 hours to help me set up an interview protocol. Brittany took 2 hours out of her schedule to help me set up an interview protocol too. She helped me, okay? Roger Allen, Valentina Shevchenko manager, took 2 hours to help me set up my interview protocol. They didn't ask me any questions. They just did it. And I'm talking to all you guys, some of you brothers, man. If you guys know how to do something, go show the next man how to do it. Don't just sit back, I get to it later. No, help them now. Or you get a time together. Get a time together and say, this is when I'm going to help you, okay? Don't say I'll do it later or I get to you. Nah, man. It's too much of that going on, man. Hell, everybody, you know, give people knowledge, man. That's why I'm here. Give them knowledge. Okay? Now, Keith Brown, you know, I feel good, man. And every minute, I didn't care if Keith didn't know how to do something. Keith, I didn't care. Okay? I didn't care if he couldn't get it the first time. I mean, that's the coach in me. Okay? Keith Brown wasn't upset, you know. Like, dang, coach, it's taking too long. Dang, coach. man, you know, when we gonna be finished? No, man, the brother was patient, man. That's why I got love for Keith Brown, man. And Keith ever need help, man, shoot, man, I'm gonna be right there helping him, man. I got a lot of love, man. Guy's a good kid, man. Good guy, man. You know, when these guys are asking, these young guys asking, you know, us OGs, okay? When these young guys asking y'all for help, man, don't be putting these guys on hold. Don't put them on the back burner, man. Help these young guys out, man. You know, we always say that these young dudes don't want to do nothing, man. We always say that these young dudes is lazy. Well, you know, when these young dudes want knowledge, man, give it to them. Or hell, if you can't even, you don't even feel like, man, tell them where to go to read it, man. Tell them where to go to get the information. Tell them where they need to go so you can help them, okay? I don't get it, man. And there's people in the community. Look, man, you know how to do something. Help them. Help them. I mean, if you're streaming tool, like I've been reading, man, because I've asked brother after brother, look, man, how y'all doing the streaming service? I ask people, they don't want to help you. They don't want to help. I mean, they do. They genuinely do. It's just people busy, man. But I'm like, okay, look, I'm gonna figure out how to get my stream the way I want it. I'm gonna figure out how to get my interviews on point. I'm gonna read, okay? And I start reading. I'm a reader. I started researching. I started looking at hours of videos to figure out what I needed to do, okay? Well, you know what? I'd rather save somebody that trouble, you know, a young person who really, they want to do something. I want to save them that trouble. Ain't nobody, I'm not finna say and let Keith go through and read all this information, man, when I can just help him get started and teach, okay? Teach. Teach. That's what this is about, teaching. You know, George Page, me and George right around the same age, man. It's about teaching, you know. And I know George don't mind, man. He's a teacher. I can tell he teach, man, from some of the videos that he put down. But guys, those are my closing thoughts, man. It's not about all this debacle. It's not about all this stuff that's going on. It's about these young guys, man. These young guys, you got your 503 line. You got your K-Black boxing, man. You got these young guys, man. They young, man. They want to do a lot, man. And it's okay, young guys. It's okay to have mentors. You're not too old for a mentor, man. I'm not. I'm not too old for a mentor, man. I still got mentors, you know. I feel like 78 Sports TV was a good mentor. Definitely when it came to finances. Okay, definitely. Definitely when it came to the financial part of it. I was cool with that, you know. But help, man. Don't leave these young guys hanging, man. Do not leave them hanging. Especially the ones that want to learn, man. Because it pisses me off greatly, man, when, you know, somebody young, they ask you for knowledge, and they seek knowledge, and you don't help them get the knowledge, okay? And what like Keith was saying, you know, coach, do this for me. Keith was like, look, could you show me? And then I figured I'll play with the rest. I'll play with the rest. That's what he said. He said, I will play with the rest. You know? And that's all you want, man. Some young people, man, ain't trying to, you know, get you to do everything. They want, you know, they want to do some stuff, but they want you to get them started, get the ball rolling. And that's what we did. And now I feel good. Keith Brown will be able to do what he got to do, okay? Educate him on everything, man. Because I want to see his channel grow. I want to see Keith get 1,000 subs, man. I want to see him do it, man. Because he's not sitting back, man, just asking for him. Keith is trying to do his thing, you know? And I talk about the brother, man. Good kid, man. Good. But y'all, I'm going to go ahead, guys, and I'm going to end this live stream. This is a pretty good boxing stream for me because you usually get into the 20s, you know, when you get into the 20s of people watching, then I know the boxing streams. See, the MMA streams, I get about between 40 and 50 people watching, you know. So, and then I need to do a track and field live stream because my track and field fan base, I know they're going crazy, man. But it is what it is, guys. Thank y'all for joining me this morning. Guys, I'll be back this evening. We'll try to talk some women's MMA. It's not a lot of news going on right now, you know. It's just not a lot of news. I'm going to do some breakdowns and probably talk about some fights, some fighters. And, yeah, that's about it, guys. But, guys, thank you. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done. What are you guys waiting on? Subscribe to the best women's MMA platform on YouTube.